So reading up on the issues, the candidates, and researching the ballot is also the responsibility of every citizen, voter, and that responsibility should not be taken lightly. So tonight, we're delighted that the Political Science Department, Dr. Deerdorf and her colleagues are hosting this mock debate tonight.
We had a couple options. We could either be one of the candidates, we could be a domestic advisor, a foreign policy advisor, or a media relations. And I like to talk, so I guess that was my first choice. But we had to do first, second, and third. So this was my first choice, and I got the spot. I think it's striking chords specifically with. See, his campaign is very confusing to some people because he does well in certain states but not so well in other states, meaning that Hillary swept the South because of the demographics, and Bernie does really well where there's a large youth population, predominantly white, more liberal populations, and I think his message of regulating Wall Street and free college is resonating with a lot of college students right now who have, like myself, a lot of debt because of student loans, and that's why it's resonating.
In 1993, I voted against the Don't Ask, Don't Tell bill that President Clinton put forth. I voted against the 1996 Defense of Marriage Act that he put forth, that defined marriage between one man and one woman. I have been at the forefront a lot longer than Secretary Clinton has.
I hope that the audience will get more out of this debate than what they see on actual TV, because we're not going to be talking about the size of people's hands. We're actually going to be talking about the policies. So I hope that they get something out of it more than we do.
You will hear one story about a consistent conservative that will serve America like he has in the past. Like he has in the past in Florida for 8 years. This consistent conservative will represent you, will represent your children, and will make...
I'm someone that, since one of my disciplines is political science, another one is history, and another one is philosophy. I'm going to have a minor in religion as well. So it's something that I've got to evaluate each one of the candidates kind of according to those things that I've been learning this year, and it's been very, very interesting. I think that's something that Dr. Winterzeek told us we need to focus on. One of the things she said before the case is going to be a policy-driven debate. So it's not going to be as much about some of those one-liners that you may see in some of the current presidential debates, but we can actually talk about policies, be civil about it, and really get down to the nitty-gritty so that voters can really see what's going on. Well, I hope that they come away with a better understanding of each one of the candidates, and also maybe that they'll reconsider some of the places that they are. I think a lot of people are very attached to their partisan beliefs, and maybe after tonight we can kind of tear those away a little bit and be a little bit more objective about everything and come away a little bit nicer than usual.